Hello everyone, my name is Lizzie and welcome to the studio vlog. I'm still trying to get over a throat infection I had last week and the cough is so annoying. I just want to stop coughing. But we are going to push ahead because life does not stop. I'm starting my day off how I try to start all of my days by doing yoga and stretching and trying to move my body as much as I can before I sit down at my computer for hours. I have to do a bit of editing today. And I need to research a new job position. It's a very unlikely job position, but I will explain later. And if I have enough time before I go out tonight, I'm gonna work on designing some of my new products for my shop update. All right, the time is 8 a.m. The to-do list is set. Let's go. I'm just gonna tidy up the kitchen and then we're gonna make breakfast. So I ended up doing a calisthenics workout as well because I've been away for like 3 days and I just really felt like I needed it. Making a smoothie, usually I use frozen fruit, but I have a bunch of leftover fresh fruit from my weekend away, so I'm just gonna use it up before it goes bad. Zero food waste. I'm also gonna put some yogurt in there and protein powder because we need our protein, especially a broke girly who struggles to get the amount of protein that I should actually be eating in the day in. I had more fruit than I thought, so I don't think the yogurt's gonna fit. I'm just gonna put protein powder on. Vanilla protein powder, so it kind of gives it that nice vanilla flavor anyway. I also love adding cinnamon to my smoothies. Cinnamon's really good for your heart health, and it tastes so good. It tastes so good in so many things. It honestly tastes like vanilla yogurt with fruit and cinnamon. It's really nice. I still hate the lighting in this bathroom. I would really love to get one of those like ring mirror lights. It shows your face really close up. You can see all of your pores and everything, but that lighting is just so nice to do your makeup in. Speaking of which, I'm going to do my makeup while I drink this. I'm not really going anywhere today, but doing my makeup just makes me feel nice. We do our makeup for ourselves, not for anyone else. And I can't use the mirror in front of me because I can't see my face without my glasses, so I gotta use this little mirror so I can actually see my face close up. There we go. I feel like my makeup is always very subtle, but I do really like just having like a little bit of mascara on and some highlighter. Do a little bit of video editing for a few hours. It's grunt work, but it needs to get done. And honestly, once I get into it, I really enjoy doing it and crafting the video and putting all the moving pieces together. It's just getting through that first initial mental block of sitting down and opening the file. But I pay for Premiere, so I gotta use it. So I've been editing for a few hours now. I got a big section of my video done, which I'm really happy happy about. Pat on the back for myself. I'm gonna go make some lunch, and I'm also gonna go make Noah some tea because he is not feeling well. I think he has the same thing that I had last week. Stop buying these big onions, and I'm just gonna buy shallots instead, because shallots are like the perfect portion size. So the unlikely job that I said I had to do some research on today was a job to be a bus driver, like a school bus driver. Noah and I are planning on renovating a school bus to live in and go around the country in eventually, and it's really expensive to get your B license. The actual license is not expensive. The course that you have to do to get the license is expensive. It's like a couple $1,000s. But I was told by one of my coworkers that used to work for a school bus company that if you do like a 6-month or 3-month commitment, it depends on the company, then they will pay for all of your licensing and everything in your training. You just have to commit to doing part-time or full-time school bus driving for 3 to 6 months. And I feel like it's a really good option because that way I don't have to pay for my school bus licensing. I get practice actually driving the school bus, and it's a job. I am also going to make a little bit of money from it, which is really nice. But there is only 2 months until the next school year, so I have to kind of get the ball rolling with signing up and just see what all the details are, because I don't want to sign up too late and miss the next intake if there's an intake. So I'm going to hyperfixate on this for about an hour. So it's been a few days and I wanted to show you guys what I was working on for my shop update in September. In those 2 days, I also got 3 new beautiful plants. I love this one, this beautiful ivy. It's so big. It's 6 years old already. I also got this cute little string of hearts, which they kind of look like lily pads. I really like them. And they feel almost more like succulent leaves than any other leaves, non-succulent leaves. I also got this absolutely gigantic pothos. I don't know if you can see it down there, but the vines go like all the way to the floor already. I don't know how old it is. I got these all from my friend who moved overseas and has been moved overseas for a while, but just did not get rid of her plants. I do need to give her the pots back sometime, which is unfortunate because they're so cute. I'm so grateful because these plants would have been super expensive otherwise, especially the ivy and the pothos because they're already so big. Anyway, plant tangent aside, let me show you what I've been working on. So I put the ivy up here. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I know that they do okay in low light, and my desk is kind of like in the corner away from the window, so we'll see. It is a pretty heavy pot, but my computer is pretty structurally sound, I hope. So it should be fine. If you follow my store on Instagram or TikTok, you've probably seen a sneak peek already of what I'm putting in my shop in September, but let me show you guys as well. So I've been trying to stay really organized lately and try to take running my shop super seriously. So I drew up this thumbnail of the products that I'm going to have in my next drop in September. Some of the designs are already partially finished. Like the Bats of Europe design is an ongoing process. It takes me about 2 to 3 hours to paint each bat, so it's a little bit of a time consumer, but I think it'll be worth it because I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Another one that's also a work in progress is the moon mushroom design. I made and ordered these really cute wooden Ghibli charms and pens a little while ago for a market, and they're going to be released in my store in the next drop as well. I'm working on this Venus flytrap bookmark design. We love Venus flytraps in this house, if you can't already tell. Carnivorous plants are so cool, and I really want to make more art dedicated to them. Again, the Bats of Europe poster is a bit of a slow process, but I really enjoy these diagram pieces. I think they're so cool, and it really blends my love of nature and science and art, and I'm really excited about it. I hope you guys like them. This lake diagram piece was actually supposed to drop a little while ago, but I just couldn't figure it out. I'm gonna change the style of it a little bit, I think, so it's a slightly more realistic, and then I'm gonna paint it and see how I feel about it. I also want to talk about that hour of bus research that I did the other day. So from what I have found, most of the bus companies provide training for you to get your Class B license, and also teaching you like the safety practices and like, you know, how to transport kids properly and all of that. But I realized when I was looking into this that I can't really become a bus driver if there's no bus driver position. So I immediately started looking for bus driver jobs in my area as well. Found a bus driver position on Indeed that was posted by the company Century. I don't really think anybody pays attention to the brands of school buses that are around. But anyway, I found this company that was hiring in 2 locations around my area, and they were also giving a sign-on bonus to anyone that had a Class B license, like a bigger bonus. I don't have a Class B license, that's what I'm trying to get. But they were also giving a sign-on bonus to anybody that already had a driver's license that was signing up. Me. It was also a part-time position, which works really, really well for me because I have another job and I'm also trying to run a small business. So I applied, I did a mini preliminary interview, and now we're just waiting for the real interview. So we will see. There are also a few school buses in my area that are up for sale, so I'm really hoping to actually get out and take a look at them as well. Not that I know anything about engines or diesel mechanics. And you might think, you know what, Lizzie, this is probably a bad idea for you to buy a very heavy vehicle with a completely different engine system than a car. But it's fine. It's a learning process. We're learning through it. Nobody is an expert at anything when they first start. You just gotta keep pushing through it if it's something that you want to do, and you will get better. I'm confident in myself that I can learn how diesel mechanics work and how to drive a bus. I am going to wrap this up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, the links will be down in the description. Or if you want to follow my store or my art page on Instagram and or TikTok, then those will also be down in the description as well. You can follow my store page for updates on when I put new drops up on my art store. Next one will be on September 1st, and it's going to include a bunch of the stuff that I showed you guys. You can go check out my store now. It is up and running, although I'm doing a complete rebrand in September. If your day has been good, I hope it stays good. If your day has been bad, I hope it gets better. I'll see you later, folks. Bye-bye.